Hey, this is just a little video for all the new people who are having trouble with the acronyms and stuff. So I just want to help you out this morning. First off, let me say, if you have not read this book, Fast, Feast, Repeat by Jen Stevens, you need to read it. Really do. It'll explain a lot of what I'm fixing to talk about. But let's get started. The first acronym that you need to know is TRE, and that stands for Time Restricted Eating. That means simply that you eat within a specific time or a specific window while you're fasting. And within TRE, there can be OMAD, O-M-A-D, which stands for 1 meal a day. In other words, you're just basically eating 1 meal a day. Now, that one meal can be spread out over a 4-hour period or whatever, and can involve 2 or 3 or 4 courses, but you're just eating 1 meal a day. Then there's TMAD, T-M-A-D. TMAD means you're eating 2 meals a day. That would be like if you were fasting for 16 hours and had an 8-hour eating window. And all of these that I'm fixing to tell you about within TRE involve a 24-hour period. Everything adds up to 24 hours. Let's just say that you fast for 20 hours and eat for 4. That's called 24. And then you have 18-6 and 16-8 or 19-5. It's whatever you settle into and whatever works for you, but that designation of 20 and 4, the 20 being the amount of hours that you're fasting and the 4 being the amount of hours that your eating window compasses. And then moving on, we get into ADF. That's for alternate day fasting. And that's when you fast for like 36 hours. And the most common one associated with ADF, and everybody's seen this probably, is the acronym MLM. That stands for Mealless Monday. That's a very popular thing. And when I do a Mealless Monday, I start at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. Bing, that's when I set my timer. And my timer goes off Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. That gives me a 36-hour fast. Okay, and then for the rest of the week, if I'm doing just a mealless Monday, I'll fast OMAD or something like that for the rest of the week and then start over again on Sunday night. But then within ADF, notice the word alternate day fasting. You have other options. You have what's called a 5-2 or a 4-3, and that means that you're fasting for 2 days and eating for 5, or you're fasting for 3 days and eating for 4. And the 4 days are called your up days, and the days that you're fasting are called your down days. So if you ever hear anybody say, I'm having a down day, that doesn't mean that they're depressed. That just simply means that that's the day that they're not eating and they are fasting. And then I have another one that I call PADF, PADF, and that stands for Perpetual Alternate Day Fasting. And that's if you don't want to do a 5-2 or a 4-3. You just want to do alternate day fasting continually, perpetually. And so that messes your schedule up. That means that your up days and your down days, each week they will reverse, because there's 7 days in a week and you can't add up to 6 and keep it the same. But there's perpetual alternate day fasting. Then there is EF. That stands for extended fasting. That's anything past ADF. That's like sometimes I like to do a 72-hour fast because it just totally resets everything in your body. And You could do a 48. You could do whatever you want, but it's extended fasting, EF. And then you have BMI. Everybody should know what that is. That's your body mass index, and that's the thing that the doctor's concerned about and he likes to talk about. Then you have CICO, CICO. And within the intermittent fasting, IF, within the intermittent fasting circles, calories in, calories out doesn't really apply because we're not concerned that much about calories. We're not on a diet, we're on a fast, okay? Then you have CW. That's your current weight. That's what you weigh right now on average, a weekly average. Then you have GW. That's your goal weight. That's where you would like to end up. Then you have IBW. That's your ideal body weight. And then some people like to call it UGW. In other words, their ultimate goal weight. Now, those are just some crazy acronyms, and I hope they help you out. And if you need any more, just comment and ask, and we'll provide the answers as best as we can. Thanks for watching.